I am Orland Bishop, contributed here to YIP, still living in Los Angeles and working in the area of human development, specifically mentoring, the capacity to help a person connect to their life task. Also to create a space where the social agreements necessary for humanity to reach common goals together is what I do.
Okay. What do you see the major challenges for humanity to be in the next decennia?
The challenges for me still remains, how do we come to a shared understanding of the nature of reality itself? Not so much the finished world that we want to be in, but sourcing that world with our own kind of vision. How do we enter a common task? I think apart from technology, which is making certain things more efficient in a way, what's being lost is the imaginal space that allows the complexities of things to shape the human character. Rather than making things easy just to get out of work, I think we need to understand the complexities that we meet so that we can strengthen our own kind of inner development, to be able to live in a deeper way with the natural order of things. I think humanity's task is not so much to conquer, but to participate in. And I think the ecology of nature as well as the ecology of consciousness requires pedagogy, a way of knowing how to participate. And we will be able to develop the learning processes like the schools, the educational processes that will allow human beings to enter into a more complex but yet creative ecological process within nature, within the economy, and within culture itself.
What skills and capacities need to be developed to meet these challenges?
Attention. Fundamental to any task is how critical do we examine the task that is driving our will or influencing our will. When we give attention in a certain way, we come to inner balance with the outer reality that is unfolding before us. One task that I think is most important is still, how do we come to free thinking so that we don't do things out of compulsion and out of habitual expressions, but out of a sense of maturing freedom within which we could participate and give our understanding and our creativity to things that has to emerge in the world. So these are virtues within people, but at the same time they cultivate social skills necessary for a more refined civil society.
What do you see the role of youth to be?
Youth is the imagination of the world. Youth carries within them the frameworks of inspiring new turns within culture. So we can say, on the long road towards a civilization, youth are the turns that give unique views to how things can look. This is a kind of analogy of what young person's place in the world is to allow us to re-examine critical decisions that we're making, and more so to be open to the inflow of new inspiration. And more so, I think the youth are the vital energy necessary to correct mistakes that those who have lived longer have made but refuse to address.
What gives you hope for the future?
My hope lies in the fact that in the human being innately is a capacity to reflect. to reflect into what we have inherited and what we have, in a sense, have before us as a new potential. Human nature, by nature, is the capacity to transform. We cannot lose this. We may suspend it for periods of time. We may even refuse to take part in certain tasks. But ultimately, I think when human beings are challenged, the resilient power is to create. And we will come to that.
Final question. Imagine to be dropped on a deserted island with only one thing you are allowed to bring. What would it be?
Something to leave a message that I've been here. Something to write. The story of my own existence. So that some future, if someone else is dropped there, they can have a good story to read. That's what I leave.
Okay.
A record of my existence in the world.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.